last part of the course where we would be learning lots and lots of projects making in Python. So we will learn how to make calculator, how to make tic-tac-toe, how to make rock, paper, scissors, and there are many more things which we would be learning. So let's start with calculator today. So what do you think? Like, first of all, you should give a pause and then think about what exactly are the things you need to do when you're making a calculator. Okay. So first of all, what do we need? We definitely do need numbers, right? So I'll take I need to configure it first. So yeah, what is your problem? Okay, base interpreter is already given. I think it should work now. Okay, cool. So yes, what I was talking about, giving numbers, right? So we need two numbers. So let's name it num1. We'll take the input definitely. So for that, int, it's an integer which we need to take an input, right? So it will be int input. What do we need? Enter the first number. Okay. Now what do we need? Num2. Okay, let me just This should also be integer, right? Int input. Enter the second number, right? Now what's the next thing we need? We need to do either plus, minus, subtraction, division. So let's do that. Let's take it in operator. And operator, this should be a string, right? So what I'll write down input. I'll directly write down now input. Enter the operator you want to work with. And in that, I'm also mentioning what are the options for you. That is plus, minus, multiplication, division, and double division as well. Let me add double division too. Okay. So now after this, what is the first thing you need to do? If the operator is equal to plus, then you need to add them, right? So that means print what is num1 plus num2. Num1 plus num2. But let me make it a little bit more better. Okay, first let me code it out the whole and then I'll make it a little better. Then what do we have? We'll now use elif. We can't use else because we have so many things to cover, right? So else elif operator is equal to minus. Then what do we need to do? We need to subtract it. Num1 minus num2. Okay. Then elif operator is equal to, let's work with multiplication now. So print, we need to multiply them. Num1 multiply num2. Okay. Next is division. Elif operator is equal to division then you need to print num1 divide num2, and then the last elif will be operator is equal to double division, then what do you print? Num1 double divide num2. Now, last but not the least, if none of these things are there, let's say none of these things are there, I have given something very random, a word or something else, then what should it do? It should say it's a wrong operator. So else print it is a wrong operator or out of my reach. Okay, because yeah, if you give exponential or any other thing rather than this sine, cos, tan, we are not making a complex calculator right now. That's the reason I have written this over here. Okay, so now let's try and run it. So I run it, enter the first number 8, second number I'll write 6. And what do I want to do? I want to do double division. It gives me 1. But what if I had done division? Then what it would have given me? So again, I'm doing 8, 6, single division. So the main difference was that it simply just removed whatever was there after the decimal point, right? Okay, so this was very basic calculator, but now let's say if I run this and the person over here wrote, let's say A, definitely it's not a number. What will it do then? It will give you an it will give you error, right? Have a look, value error. So we have learned about handling errors and stuff. Do you remember how to catch of this? I would like you to think a little definitely before you jump into the next part here. So there is something which is known as try and accept, right? So try, you need to try. And if there is any issue over here, you simply need to accept that. Accept what? Any error which you get? Print there is some error. Okay, so let me just run this and let's write A. There is some error. Now, what was that error? If you remember, it was value error, right? So you can also catch value error. Okay, now how to catch value error? Any idea? Accept value error. And you need to give a number. You need to provide a number, comma, exception. Let's see what happens. I write a A. So you need to provide the number class exception. What is this? Okay, accept value error. Let me just remove this exception for once. Yes, see, I wanted to show you this. So what is it telling that what is the error over here? You need to provide a number. Invalid literal for int with base 10. So this was what you were getting when you get a value error. Okay, this line is always you get when you uh, do a value error. I would like you to again remove this, try and check it out if this is the same, this is the thing or not. Okay, so I'm just giving here and writing down error. Okay, cool, perfect. Now it looks better, I guess. So I'll write down 6, I'll write down 2, and I'll give some it's wrong operator or out of my reach. So this thing is also working. And the other thing, which was if I write down any number thing, you need to provide a number, error, invalid literal for integer with, so this is your J, this is your error that you are getting. Okay. So now there's one more thing which you can do over here, that is zero division error. So that, what do I mean by that is that I'll run this now. Okay. If I run this and the first number is 0 and the second number is 6, and if I give a division sign over here, it's giving me 0.0. Now let's do the other way around. The first number is 6, the second number is 0, and I'm dividing them. See, you need to provide a number, error, division by 0. But I have already provided a number. That means these are two different errors, you see. So they both can't come in the same place. So let's write down something different. First of all, this is the error you need to provide. I'm putting this as value error. Okay. Value error. And let me remove this. If there will be any more error, it will definitely catch it later. But value error means you need to provide a number. And there is also, you can take many more excepts over here. So now what I'm taking zero division error. That means you can't have 0 in the denominator. Okay. You need to now print you cannot have 0 in the denominator. Okay. So now you're catching two different errors. But let's say if by any chance you get some very different error. So let's catch that also. Except just let it be there so that your program won't give you error or won't crash. Okay. So except what was it again? Exception as E. E is just a variable so that I can just write down what it was. I'll print it. Error is, what was the error? It's E. Okay. So this is how I'm just printing it. So this works well and good. So this is how you can make a calculator. Okay. Now you can definitely do few more things over here. Now let's say you can run this code 10 times and ask whether like if you want to exit from the calculator or not. I'll really like you to try this out because this is something which is easy to do. All right. So this is cal. Okay. Project 1. and it is Calculator. C-U-L-A-T-O-R. Calculator. Okay, perfect. So that's it about this video. Let's meet in the next video and let's make a rock, paper, and scissors game, if you remember, and we will play it with the computer. All right, so have a good day. Bye.